sitting in the car waiting for my husband to move his truck. And we do this at least a few times a week. And I don't understand why he is insistent on parking in the middle of the driveway when he knows that I park in the garage and I'm gonna need to get out. I don't understand it. I just really don't understand it. Happy Saturday. I am on my way to my weekly stop, which is the grocery store. I'm actually going to HEB to pick up an order for the week, and primarily I'm picking up some stuff to have like a little Thanksgiving dinner at home on Wednesday. Usually we go visit family on Thanksgiving Day, but I like to have food at home as well. So I'm going to cook a Thanksgiving dinner on Wednesday. And we will have dinner together as a family, just the four of us, and then go see family on Thursday. And so my introverted self is preparing to be social this week, and thankfully I have Friday off as well. So Friday I can just take the day to myself and decompress. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to HEB, and then our youngest, his birthday was this week, and so we did something at home on his actual birthday, and then today we're going to have a little party for him and a few of his friends. So we're gonna do that this afternoon as well. And I also need to run by Best Buy, because when I purchased my MacBook, I also purchased a membership to where if the price goes down for any reason, they would reimburse me or refund the difference. And so I checked last night. I've been checking like a lot, especially since it's around Black Friday time, and it's $50 less. It's $50 cheaper. So I'm going to go to try to get my $50 back. So that is what I have for it today. Happy Saturday, y'all. Why?
Hiding my pain.
What pain? You are so dramatic.
Huh?
You're so dramatic.
It's your fault.
If there's no sun,
But it's your fault.
why is it my fault?
Because I'm hiding my pain.
What's your pain?
First of all, you didn't want to hang out this morning.
Not you didn't tell me.
You getting all made up and stuff, and I'm trying to figure out what you got going on.
I told you.
Thirdly, you ain't give me no hug this morning. You didn't give me a kiss.
Honey, because you started
with your new hairdo.
You started fussing at me about about us not watching a show that I didn't even know you wanted to do.
Stuff, and I don't like it. Bye.
So you're wearing shades? He's so dramatic. No, so my husband is being dramatic because I got up relatively, well, not that much, not too early, but earlier than he did, and started getting dressed for the day because I knew that I had to go pick up the grocery order, and that we would have to head out early afternoon to for our youngest's birthday party. And so I got up and started getting dressed, and apparently he wanted to hang out for a little bit before getting out of bed, because I started rewatching Stranger Things last night, because I think it's season 5, and I believe it's the final season. It's scheduled to be released on November 26th, and it's been such a long time that I don't remember much about the series. So I was like, well, I'm gonna try to rewatch the series before the 26th. And so last night I invited him to watch with me. And so apparently he wanted to keep watching a couple of episodes this morning before we started with the date. Well, I didn't know that because he didn't communicate that to me. So he is being a little dramatic about it this morning. But speaking of TV watching, I watched what's the name of the show? The Beast in Me. I think that's the name of it. The Beast in Me on Netflix this week. Excellent show. It's probably one of the best series I have seen in a really long time. I think the writing is really good. The acting is really good. The plot is really good. It's not like predictable. There's some parts at the end that I was able to figure out, but for the most part, it is not an overly predictable show. I highly recommend it. I'm sure you guys have already watched it because it's, I think it's number one in the TV series on Netflix. Such a great show, such a great watch. And I wish I could like go back, start over, watch it again from the beginning like I've never seen it, because it was really that good. So I highly recommend that show. I also finished the show on Peacock, All Her Fault, and I enjoyed it. It was good. I would recommend that show as well. There were some parts that I was able to predict. I don't like watching shows or movies that are really predictable. I like to try to have to figure out what's going to happen, who did what. And there were it's a great show. I would watch it again and I would recommend watching it, but there were some parts that I kind of figured out as the series progressed. So I did finish that though, and it was really good. So I'm gonna rewatch Stranger Things in preparation for the new season. Y'all, I love binge watching shows. It is like one of my favorite things to do ever, to have some snacks, to be on the couch or lay in the bed and just watch show after show after show. I love it. It is, I love it. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel happy, and I'm content, and I don't have any care in the world when I can find a show that I can just binge, and it's really good. I love a good drama. I love a good political drama. I like thrillers. I'm really not into like romantic movies and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. But like a really good drama that is engaging and makes you kind of think about, well, what's really going on, and you know, what's the backstory and who did what, and or good like murder mystery. I love it. And so those two shows specifically, The Beast in Me, highly recommend it. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Take a day where you don't have anything to do, watch the whole series. You will thank me. Trust me. So I got my hair braided this week, and I'm so glad that I did, because there is no better feeling than waking up and not having to worry about what you're gonna do with your hair. So the goal is to hopefully be able to keep my braids in through the end of December, and then I'll decide what I want to do from there. I may just take them out and get them redone again, to try to give my hair like an extended break, but we shall see what I decide to do. So it's really kind of gloomy today. There's no sunshine. There's overcast. I'm thinking we're probably gonna get some rain, maybe. I don't know. I haven't checked the forecast, but today I feel like is a reflection of how my week has been. This week was really, really rough for a number of different reasons. And for Saturday to be kind of cloudy and gray, that's a really good reflection of how my week was. It was a very emotional week for me, not for any particular reasons, but I just keep having these dreams that are recurring. It's not the same dream, but they have similar themes, and it bothers me a lot. And so I wake up in the middle of the night and I have a really heavy feeling, or I feel anxious, and that has happened a couple of times this week. And then my dad has had some really serious medical stuff going on. He's okay, he's fine, but that's also, been on my mind. And so it's just been a hard week, which is a part of life. It happens. And I'm glad it's the weekend and the week is over and done. I'm also very glad that next week is a holiday, so I will be off the latter half of the week. I only work Monday and Tuesday. And the boys are out of school, so I don't have to do any pickup or drop off. And that'll hopefully give me some time to just kind of have some downtime, re-energize, rejuvenate, get some stuff done around the house that I need to get done. And I might start putting up our Christmas decorations too this week. So I'm excited for the upcoming week because I have some time off from work. And then I'll just, after next week, have a few weeks, and then I'll be off for a couple of weeks. So the end of December and like the first week of January. So I'll be off for a couple of weeks. So that'll be a good long break too. So, yeah, so this week it's been a lot. But speaking of my dad, I don't know if I've said this on my channel, but the person that I consider my dad is not my biological father. And he's technically no longer my stepfather because him and my mom divorced some years ago. He's remarried and his wife is really sweet, and I appreciate her. But he raised me. He came into my life when I was in, I either 4th or 5th grade, I believe 5th grade. And he has been my dad since then. And I am a 42, almost 43 years old. And he has chosen to take the role of my father and continue to be in my life, even though he's no longer married to my mother. And I don't think there is any greater gift in the world than what he has given me. And I am so thankful to God that he has been a part of my life for as long as he has, and for the things that I've learned from him, the things that he's taught me, and just for showing up in ways that a lot of little girls may not get to experience if they don't have a father figure in their life. And so I love him dearly, and I have a really great appreciation for him, and for him just, again, choosing to be a part of my life, because he doesn't have to, and he didn't have to. And even in the ways that he showed up for me when he was married to my mom, he didn't have to do those things. He wasn't obligated. It was a choice that he made to be a dad to me. Like, he taught me how to drive. He, most people don't have checks anymore, but he showed me how to balance a checkbook, and I've just always been able to talk to him about anything, and we would, we just have a really great relationship. And I'm really thankful for him, again, for being in my life even after things didn't work out with him and my mom. And the reason why I say that I appreciate his wife is because I am not his biological child, and to be accepting of a daughter that technically isn't your daughter, but she's still a part of your life from a previous marriage, is something to give honor to as well. So I love my dad. He is doing well. I'm not going to go into details, but he's doing much better, or he's doing well. And it's just, watching your parents get older, and it's really hard. Seeing your parents get older and knowing that one day they're not going to be here is a really jarring reality. And so I am going to be very mindful to appreciate the time that I have with him. And I pray that, he has many, many more years here with all of us. And so for this Thanksgiving particularly, I'm very thankful for him and for who he has been to me in my life. So I got to spend some time with him this week, and so it's been a full week, a lot going on this week, but I'm glad that I made it to the weekend and we can move on from last week. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so we are back home. We're all done with the little birthday party, and I wanted to show you guys what I picked up from Ulta today. So I went in to get the Sacred hair edge drops, which I've used on and off for the past couple of months. I'm out. I didn't use them consistently, so I can't really say if I feel like the product works or not. So I bought another one, and I'm going to try to be really consistent with using it. I'm sure you guys already know what it looks like, to see if it actually works. So I did buy this, and then I also purchased the Sacred Scalp Refreshing Spray. It's I think this line is specific to protective styles, or for protective styles. So I'm also going to try this and see how it works. As a kind of like a moisturizer. It's hard to get out of the box. Okay, how am I supposed to get this out of the box? Maybe if I do it from the bottom? Hold on, let me get it out of the box. Okay, so I finally got it out of the box, and this is what the bottle looks like. And so the description on the back of the box says that it refreshes the scalp, neutralizes odor, and eases tension in between washes. Yeah, shake well, spray directly to target areas on scalp. No rinsing necessary, use as needed. So I'm gonna try this while I have my braids in, and of course I'll use it after as well, just because I don't want it to go to waste. So these are 2 things that I bought today. So right now I'm just gonna hang out. I'm probably going to, I don't know, I think I'm gonna take a bath and relax and watch an episode or 2 of Stranger Things. And that's it really. So that's it for today. I will follow up with you guys tomorrow. I have some errands to run tomorrow, so I'll check back in with you on Sunday.